It's about getting into schools and talking to young people because, you know, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Hi guys, what's going on? It's the Chronicles of Podcast here. It's only the 70th edition. When you get to 70, you're just a bit like, Jesus Christ. I'm surprised people still listen to this. We seem to be going that way and not that way. It's kind of weird. Well, let's just say it's the show of Benjamin Button in a way.
I like that.
Yeah, this is a good one, guys. You're going to love it. Game show wave, game show smiles. Let's get ready for another edition. Hit it!
Hey, this is Molly Rennick from Living Dead Girl.
I'm Jeremy Saffer, rock photographer.
Hey, this is Baz Black.
Hey guys, this is John Karabi.
Hey there, this is Ron Wasserman, the nut that wrote Go-Go Power Rangers.
What's up, guys? I'm John with Sunday Friend. You're listening to the Chronicles of Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 70th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these are the Chronicles of Sunday Friend. It is I, the bearded Brummy Jamie, and joining me, as always, this handsome bugger over right there.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Who? Yes. I am for real. It's the Scotsman Tom. What's going on, guys? Jamie, so, okay, let's trace back a bit. You remember, got the vid, COVID-19, got the vid, have you?
Yeah,
you got the vid?
I should have got
the vid, right? Then do you remember Platty Jubs for the Platinum Jubilee?
Oh, do not remind me of Platty Jubs, please.
Well, Jamie, there's a new one.
God, what?
They've now decided to rename the cost of living crisis. Do you want to know what they call it these days, the kids?
Something like the cozylivs or some shit like that.
Cozylivs.
Cozylivs, for fuck's
It's
sake.
cozylivs. Some of them wrote, I can't go that low, sorry, babe. Especially all the cozylivs and all that jazz.
Oh.
Cozylivs? Slang for cost of living crisis.
No.
Cozylivs.
No.
Do you know what's going to happen eventually as we get older? There's going to be no complete words anymore. We're just going to talk in like slang and probably letters more than anything else. Can you imagine the conversation with that? I bet
That makes complete sense, Dave. I'll see you later.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen, isn't it?
But what's worrying is the idiots that come up with this shit are the people that are going to be in power in 20 to 30 years' time. So this will be the actual name for these things.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. A message from number 10. We're currently going through a cozylivs crisis. Fuck.
That there you club over there, we're in proper bang fucked, innit? Yes, Prime Minister. And then he went to supermarket or Eperona. Absolutely. It's devastating, isn't it? Devastating. Sorry, devastates. Absolute devastates, bruv. That's what's going to happen. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to add to our list of why the fuck
good
can we not
news,
talk
Chancellor.
properly.
This news is absolutely sick, innit, Chancellor? Okay, no, I hate the fact.
Yeah, it makes me a bit sick. Oh, and now a word from number 10. God, it's proper gas to that, isn't it? It's not peak. It's not peak. Yes, kids. Yeah. Anyway, Jamie, I've noticed in TV series, right, when there's like high-ranking officials, why is it in TV series when they get out of cars, they always smolder, and then the bad guy goes, it's a high-ranking official over there. I must kill him. Don't they? When there's like a start of a TV series, like a really high-ranking officer, president, whatever they are, head of FBI, always gets out of the car and goes, looks around, and then they walk into wherever they're going and have their coffee and gin or whiskey or whatever. And there's always a van on the opposite side of the road, a bit further down, going like, oh, there he is. Yeah, he's the high rank. He smoldered when he got. Did you see that smolder?
It's that guy over there that's smoldering. He's the important one. Let's take him out.
He looked around for a good 3 minutes, Dave. So let's go get him, poison him or something. It's just something I know.
You're absolutely right.
I watched that treason show with Charlie Cox, and the very first one of the first scenes is the guy gets out of the car and goes and looks around, and I was like, oh, he's obviously the head of something. He ends up being the head of the fucking CIA. I was like, oh, there you go.
He's the important one. Looking like a cocky twat.
Just nuts. I was like, why do they always do that? So I was like, well, I'm writing that now for the podcast.
Next time I watch an episode of 24, I'm going to look out for that now. If someone turns around and does that, he's important.
When David Palmer gets out of the car, he's like, yes, I'm here. I've arrived. I don't know if you can see what I just did there.
David Palmer can do anything. I don't care. He's allowed.
Why? Exactly. He is the king. He is the king.
He's my president, I'll tell you now.
He's not. I'm so proud of you right now. We'll see what happens as you get on into the later series, but
yeah, no. More on that later.
The one thing that really baffled me this week, and this is probably going to be one of the dumbest things I've ever said, the human body, Jamie.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Who decided that it's like, so food goes here, then you chop, and then you like do a swallowing motion where you like throw the food back and it goes and it keeps you alive. It basically gives you all these nutrients so that you can keep walking, and you see through these things in your face, okay? And but don't damage them because you never get them again. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird concept of how we like live and breathe. Like, we have to inhale invisible shit to stay alive, and then breathe out shit that would. But how do we know that we're breathing out the carbon dioxide? Do you know what I mean? How do we know that the body's doing? I mean, we're still here. That's probably the main thing, but it's kind of a weird concept of just how the whole thing works, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it was the phrase, how do we decide? I don't think we decide. I think it just comes natural to us. But
who
made that discovery, do you mean?
I guess you get into that point of the whole, like, is it science or is it God? And I mean, grow up, it's definitely science. But it's just like, it's just kind of nuts, isn't it? How we formed into this.
The human body is fascinating, absolutely fascinating.
And then you look at an animal outside and go, cow, yummy. Dog, no, not yummy. But who found that out?
You best friend, you not yummy. You best friend.
Yeah, but who found that out? Who went, well, it's got to try, ain't you? Oh God, no.
Try holding it over some heat for a bit first, Dave.
You might find it's a bit too rough. I'll see myself out. See you later.
Hey. I know what you mean. I also love the fact that someone just stood there one moment. How does that work then? Let's find out. How am I breathing? This is interesting. I'm going to go work this out.
So sounds a thing. So what we'll do is we'll put two weird bits of skin on either side of the head. How about that? Yes, and we'll call them ears. Yeah, that sounds perfect to me. They used to be called hears, but it made no sense for the actual concept of listening and then the actual thing that does it. So we'll split the words up. We'll get the end of hears, so ears, and then here, since the beginning of that word, we'll split it in half. How about that?
Now I feel really dumb because I've never put that together. Ears, here, yeah. I've never put that together.
I just made it up, Jamie, just there and then. So don't share it with anyone.
But this is a whole thing as well. As like God created man, If he did, there's no way in hell he'd create it like this. This is all natural. No one designed this because it's fucking.
Well, who
weird.
created him then?
Good question. Let's not get into a theological debate.
Yeah, sorry. It just makes no sense to me. If anybody is religious listening to this, I'm really sorry. I'm just dead against it. I'm just dead against it. Like, it causes more fucking harm than it's worth. Anyway, let's move on because the Chronicles of Podcast got shut off the air this week due to the fact that Tom came blabbing on about the Bibleism and God and shit. The show's been cancelled. Anyway, Jamie, how are you?
I am good. I'm absolutely fucking knackered because I've just got home from work at 10:30 at night. But yeah, other than that, I'm all right. I'm all right. How are you?
Anyway, what's this?
I don't know why I'm repeating myself.
Rain Man, right? All right. Yeah, right. That's what's going on here. So that is it. Jamie, right there. Jamie, okay. Jamie, you well? Jamie, you well? Good. Yeah, all right. Okay.
Talking on a walkie-talkie.
It was Roger. Anyway, yeah, I'm really good. I'm actually buzzing. So I've got some time. I've got some space. Got some time to myself. It's quite nice. As the other half has gone away for a couple of days, so I actually get the bed to myself. It's going to be grand. Obviously, of course, you've been doing the really wanky, shitty shifts this week, so we've had to record late night recording.
I suppose a lot of barbers have done that actually.
The late night one, yeah, I know. Yeah. But obviously, we're moving things around. We're moving things because, yes, as you know, your boys have been taken on by the Razor's Edge Rocks. What a company to work for! Obviously, because of your absolutely wanky ass shifts, I've already conducted a couple of interviews by myself. But we're going to start scheduling the show so that it all fits in nicely all together. So we're not having late night recording. So, and obviously, unless I lose my job or do something else, there'll never be a daytime one ever again.
That's a very good point, yes.
I'm so sorry. So sorry about that. But what have you been doing myself, my friend? What have you been doing?
I'll be honest, my friend, not a massive amount. I've mostly been Rihanna, to be honest. I've just done a lot of working. But other than work, we had a glorious interview, which you lovely people are about to hear later on in this episode. I had the kids stay with us this weekend instead of me going to them, which was lovely. I had Sam and Lena come stay, which was wonderful. We took them to Build-A-Bear because Lena wanted to spend her birthday/Christmas money at Build-A-Bear. She spent just under £70 on a teddy bear.
For some reason, I thought you were going to go 700 rather than so. That's
she probably could have if I hadn't have reined her in slightly.
That's mental.
She got to the till with all this stuff and went, "Have you got enough money?" She was like, "Yeah, no." And how much is it? She's like, "I don't know." I was like, "So how the fuck do you know you've got enough money then?" I started adding all up. I was like, "Lucky for you, you do have enough." But it's 70 quid on a teddy bear. And Sam brought one, and then we had to buy one for Olivia because you can't exactly leave her out. I was like, God's sake, so much money on bloody teddy bears.
I mean, you can. That's parenting. They've got to learn,
it's
Jamie.
not very fair, is it? But Sam found a Pokemon, one of his favourite Pokemon. He's like, I'm having it. He was gone. I was like, fair play.
So what exactly... So talk me through it, because I don't understand why a teddy bear costs so much money.
You want me to talk you through the process of Build-A-Bear?
Yeah, what exactly made it come to this sort of...
Basically, you buy the empty carcass of a teddy bear, and then you can buy it some clothes, T-shirts, and dressing up outfits, etc. Lena's is now dressed like someone from Slytherin in Harry Potter. And then you can get like a voice box to put inside it. We can press on it and it makes a sound. There's ones where you can record your own, and I really wanted to record voices for the kids' teddy bears, but they wouldn't let me, because I thought it'd be really funny. But no, they wouldn't let me do that for them. And then you take it to some machine, and the woman at the till makes you do some weird little ritual where you like hold. You basically get a little fabric heart to put inside of it, and you have to rub it in your hands, rub it on your cheeks. You can put it in love, and then hold it above your head and all this sort of shit. Then you stick it inside the teddy bear, and then they basically put the teddy bear's ass on some tube, and you fill it full of stuffing. And yeah, and that's about it, really. And then you take it to the till, and you fill in a birth certificate, and ta-da, teddy bear.
That's mental.
It's mental. It's expensive, but the kids fucking love it. So
I've never thought of. I don't know. It's a concept. I don't know. It's kind of weird how that's kind of taken off.
But I say kids love it the whole time we were doing it, Becky was there like, I really want to get one. I really want one myself. For fuck's sake, woman. Just no, you don't need another bloody teddy bear.
There we are then.
There we are then. What else have I done this week? I've started back at the gym. So I've spent the past 2 days dying because I'm horribly out of practice. But yeah, I had a rest day today because I fucking needed one because I was knackered. I've played an awful lot of Animal Crossing. Like, we brought that Switch. We brought 4 games and I've literally just played Animal Crossing. I really need to start playing other games. It's mildly addictive. And other than that, I've been editing our Dublin Crust documentary.
Yeah! Hey!
Ooh,
amazing.
It's coming together, boys. It's coming together.
I'm so excited to see it. Like, I can't wait. Obviously, we've got a bit of rigmarole to get through to get it all processed and whatnot, but I'm excited to get it out there for the world to see. Just a shame you couldn't be there, Jamie. But there's always going to be next time. It's a one and only. It's a Chesney Hawks. Put it that way. It's a Chesney Hawks. It's a one and only. So don't stress, don't fret. It's all good.
It's all good. And watching wise, I watched Avengers Endgame because I just felt like watching it because it's one of those films I'm just like, I need a comfort movie. That film that made me cry 5 times. Let's watch that one. But it's just one of the best films ever made. I don't care. It's an incredible movie. And I am on season 4, episode 3 of 24.
Oh, you've reached series 4 now.
Oh. I loved series 3. I really did. I know you didn't. You said it wasn't one of your favorites, but I really enjoyed season 3. Season 4's got a good, strong start though. But where's my president?
How do you feel about the massive change in staff and characters?
Everything's different, isn't it? It's nuts.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck is my president? Who are you? You are not my president. I know David Palmer said at the end of the last series he was stepping down and not running again, but you hold that glimmer of hope that he's going to do it again. But no, he didn't. Wasn't happy about that.
I can't remember who it is.
I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name for the life of me.
I think I know who it is. I don't. Yeah, I can picture
this new woman in charge of CTU, Erin. Not a fan of her.
Erin Driscoll.
She needs to get gone. Bring me back my man. I know he's probably in prison, but get rid of him. Get rid of her. Bring him back. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I mean, it's a good, strong start. It's a strong start. I'm really enjoying it.
It's a good series. You're one series away from probably one of the greatest series of ever been made.
Season 5, is that the best one?
5 and 7, in my opinion, the 2 elite. Series 5, just drink it in, okay?
I'm looking forward to that now.
Series 5, 4's good. 4's good. It's got some really sick bits in it, but 5 is just like, you won't put it down. I absolutely guarantee that you'll smash 5.
It's annoying. I'm trying to savor it, but at the same time, it's so good. I just want to keep watching it. It's like, but I've had this weird observation because I've been binging it and watching it constantly. I am so goddamn sick of the noise their telephones make in CTU. It's such a weird fucking noise.
How dare you?
It's just doing my nutting now.
That used to be my ringtone. I used to have a CTU shirt with Steven CTU on the back of it. I used to have the lot.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
That's so good.
Someone answer the phone.
It's the best ringtone ever, that is. It is the best ringtone ever.
I've literally, because I've watched it so much, I'm like, oh my God, if I hear that tone one more time, I'm going to go insane. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been up to. It's been a quiet one for me. What about you, sir?
Let me just have a quick old swig, because I was desperate for a swig while you were talking, and then you obviously asked the question. It's always, by the way, when people eat food, they eat food. As soon as they put it in, they go, so how's your day? Sorry. Wait. They might just go,
meal.
What do you say?
That's always my favourite. If an alright meal.
Do you know what I might do next time? What did you say, sorry, mate? Just spit it all over. I reckon they wait. They obviously wait. They wait. They go in his mouth. And I come around and have some sort of pincer movement and go, have some out with your dinner there? Have dinner.
It's rude to talk to someone they're eating.
Week. Yes, week. It's been all right. It's been okay. Been re-entering, obviously, as per usual. We had that glorious interview with our good friend, Sunday Friend, on Saturday. That's out this Friday.
These are the days of the week.
So that was absolutely grand. And obviously, I mentioned I've done 2 Razor's Edge Rocks interviews, one with Beyond the Black and one with Twilight Force. One is out next. Beyond the Black's out next week. Twilight Force, there isn't a date, but I imagine it's going to be end of next week to the start of the week after. But already been offered some unbelievable guests in that. So I've made sure, obviously, that yourself is free at the same time. So that's been going absolutely amazing. So make sure you go and check out the Razor's Edge Rocks, wherever you get your podcast from. The interviews are only 25, 30 minutes. They're very, very short. But, you know, I had so much fun with the guys this week. So I implore you to go and check those bad boys out. What else have I done, Jamie? So it was the final of the NFL regular season.
Ooh.
The Patriots had to lose, the Dolphins had to lose, and the Steelers had to win to get into the playoffs. The Patriots lost. Tick. Big tick. The Steelers won. Big tick. The Dolphins, however, decided to go and win their fucking game in one of the worst games I've ever seen. They won 11-6. Like, it was one of the worst games. The Jets couldn't have been more shit if they tried. Anyway, what's going to be hilarious is Miami are now going to waste that playoff spot because their main starting quarterback is injured and they'll get absolutely trashed. So what a waste of us. You might as well just give it to us. Oh, I'm joking. So gutted, though. Gutted. But I'm excited now for the playoffs. Nuts, he was messaging me all Sunday night and he was just giving it the big, the Chiefs are going to win this year. The Chiefs are going to win. No, they won't. No, they fucking won't. I don't care if you've got number 1 seed, Nutsy, if you listen to this, right? I don't give a shit. Them San Francisco 49ers are going to come right around the back door. All the Philly Eagles are also mint, but they'll get knocked out. The 49ers will come around and go, oh, hi, Chiefs. I see your potential Super Bowl win, and I raise you ours. But I'm looking forward to Rihanna in the halftime show this year. That should be good.
Is that who's in the halftime show this year?
Yeah, it should be really good. So excited for that. So unfortunately, we got knocked out, but we haven't had a losing season under Mike Tomlin at all. So Hall of Fame career for that man right there. And talking of the NFL, I reached out to some people for the show earlier today. So hopefully everything crossed.
I'd love to get someone for the NFL for you, and I'd just sit back and just do you during Wednesday 13. Just like,
it'd be so great. It'd just be absolutely amazing and so much fun. So everything crossed for that one. We secured an absolutely amazing guest as well for this show for the end of February. So I can't wait for you guys to get your teeth, your fingers, your eyes, your ears into this bad boy. That'll be out in March. So, I love it. So great. Watching wise, me and Keris decided to have a bit of a movie marathon on Sunday before I smashed the NFL in their face. So we watched Luck on Apple TV with Simon Pegg and Whoopi Goldberg. Basically, it's all about the land of luck and where luck comes from, and it's like good and bad. It's animated. It's like good and bad luck and that sort of thing. It's fucking sick. It's such a good film. So now we literally, because we got Apple TV for free, so we're flicking through it like, oh, that looks kind of good. So we put that on. And then straight after, we watched The Greatest Beer Run with Zac Efron and Russell Crowe. Heard of that film?
No.
It's based on a true story on the Vietnam War, where a guy who's lazy as shit, played by Zac Efron, decides that all of his mates who are fighting the Vietnam War need a beer. So he travels from America to Vietnam with a whole sack full of beer and gives a beer to... Jamie, it's amazing.
This is a true
amazing film. It's a true story.
That's fucking awesome.
Keris cried her eyes out at the end because they tell you all the actual story at the end. It's incredible. Such a good film.
I'll have to look out for that. The Great Beer Run. I'll look out for that. That sounds great.
The greatest beer run, yeah.
Okay, I'll look out for that. That sounds great.
It's on Apple TV, so if you can get it for free for like 3 months.
Oh,
literally, everything on Apple TV is like unreal.
I've never really looked at it.
We watched Slow Horses, obviously, fucking phenomenal show, and I watched a show called Suspicion, which our wonderful Elizabeth Henstridge is in. Oh my god! And the dude from Big Bang Theory, the Asian guy, his name has escaped me.
It's Raj in Big Bang Theory. I can't remember his actor's name.
Yes, but he's in it as well. And it's what is it, Jamie?
Superb.
It really is. It started off a bit like, I'm not sure about this. And then as I got into it, I was like, oh, fuck. It's great. Really good. So that's highly recommended as well. And then we're going to watch Echo 3 and the Mosquito Coast afterwards. Apple TV, you go through the trailers, like, that looks good. That looks really good. That looks really good. That looks really good. So
don't they all sound like spy missions? Mosquito 3, Echo 9.
The Mosquito Coast and Echo 3.
Yeah.
That's all right. But yeah. But there's a Tom Holland movie called Cherry, which looks really fucking good as well. Where he's a war veteran that's come out of the army, and then he gets a drug addiction because obviously the veterans get fucked over, don't they?
Tom Holland is a war veteran. Isn't he just an old enough to be a Boy Scout veteran?
Yeah, he looks like that, yeah. So we've been absolutely smashing through Apple TV. Other than that, I don't think I've watched anything else. AEW. Obviously, you heard the horrific news about WWE today, the rumours that are flying around. I
think they've now said the rumours are actually false, so I'm holding out hope they are false. Because,
okay.
Yeah. Please, for God, be false.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
But it's the same people who bought Newcastle United, apparently. So
I didn't realise Newcastle United was bought by
stake in Newcastle. And it was really fucking hilarious because Paddy Power were like, I can't wait to see Newcastle field their new 11 on Sunday with Randy Orton and Big E up front and stuff like that. It was really fucking funny. It's like on the Rocket defence. And then they were like, I can't wait for WrestleMania when Gary Lineker and Alan Shearer on commentary.
That would actually be great. That
would be so fucking hilarious. So yeah. Oh, I tell you, we watched the Gogglebox last night, and because I just love it. And at the very end of the episode, they did obviously Naked Attraction came on. And I was like, oh no, the guy was a wrestler.
Oh really?
Yes, the dude was like, yeah, I like me some badge. And I'm like, oh god, it was really like. But what he kept saying was, love a vulva. Oh look at that! Oh, she's got a great vulva. I'm like, stop saying vulva. Like, what's wrong with you?
Who goes on national TV and keeps saying vulva? Ugh.
I know. And then he was like, oh, Blue, would you be happy if I tombstone power drived you, but I wouldn't actually drill you to the floor? You know what I mean? No. I was like, oh, get him off the screen. He's doing my head in.
What a cock.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm hoping he's not someone that's well known as a wrestler then.
No, he was in the British wrestling scene. But you know what was absolutely amazing? Button mushroom.
Mushroom.
Tiny penis. And I was like, that's where that comes from then. Sorry, this really made me laugh. I just reminded myself. When we were watching The White Lotus, we finished all that now. We were watching The White Lotus. There's a scene where there's an Italian guy and he's completely naked. And Keris just went, oh. And it really, I think it might be one of those you had to be there sort of moments. But because it just suddenly appeared, we just sat there watching it and she just went, oh. Just an Italian cock on TV. It was fucking hilarious. She knew what I was doing. It was a proper way to go, oh.
I love that still at the age of mid-30s, we see a penis or anything on the screen, we still act awkward and surprised. Like,
it really made me laugh. It was just the way she just went, but it wasn't even like, it just went, oh. They should swallow it whole. Oh. Oh, Matt J, off the top of my head, I don't think I've really done anything. We're just here. Here we are now.
Like she'd swallowed it whole. Anyway. That made me chuckle. Anyway. Well, it sounds like to me we're all caught up, my friend.
Absolutely. Braden!
Come on down.
All right. Is this thing on?
Well, howdy doody, everybody.
This is Braden Berry from Say We Can Fly, founder of Stay Cozy Clothing, your one-stop shop for the coziest, most fashionable hoodies, t-shirts, and more.
Gosh, Mickey.
That's right, folks. And we're proud to say that we are now sponsoring
the Chronicles of Podcast. Ouch.
Hosted by Tom and Jamie.
Like, you can get 10% off, man.
That's right, Shaggy. Just use the special code, The Chronicles, at checkout.
Oh, boys.
Still, and I'll always say it every week, is the greatest advert of all time.
All time.
Jamie?
Yes, sir.
It's time for Callum's treachings.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
So, welcome to another late night edition of Callum's Treachings. Jamie, let's just get straight into it, shall we? What is Callum treaching us this week?
You can knock on a door twice, 3 times, 4 times, even 5 times. But if you knock on a door once, it's considered very weird.
I'm like picturing it in my head now. He's absolutely right.
I love that idea. Get the door, will you? Fucking hell, someone's at the door. Then obviously if you just hear, fuck was that? Who was that? What's going on here?
One is not enough. You need at least 2 for confirmation that there is someone actually at the door and it wasn't just a random bang.
Or a bird flew into it or something. Is it? Can you just check on that? Is that all right?
Or you could be like an Amazon or a food delivery person, then ring the doorbell, knock the door, ring the doorbell, knock the door, ring the doorbell, knock the door.
Is that what they do? Is that what Brummy Amazon people do?
Apparently, yeah. Well, definitely food people. Bloody hell. We get the hint.
But obviously you could knock 5 times, but if you keep going, after a while you're like, yeah, all right, mate, I'm coming. I'm fucking coming.
Mate.
Yeah, Jesus.
What is the average standard number for knocking on a door?
4, probably. No, 3? 3.
I think 5 would have done.
Yeah, or you could be one of them twats that starts playing fucking songs on them. It's always the one that, Wednesday! It's not a football game, Dave. Calm your ass down. Fucking hell, you're not at Hillsborough. Do you want to chill out a little bit? Sorry. Football chants so mundane and just like common, aren't they? Like, this is Chelsea's. Chelsea. Right, is there anything else? Chelsea. Like, fuck me. All right.
That's clearly all people from that part of London could come up with, apparently.
It just seems to be the same. It's just the same.
I can't see if I can remember Villas, because I used to be a Villa fan for like a week when I was a kid. Aston Villa FC, because we're off to see the Villa. Aston Villa FC. Something like that.
Oh, it's just so like, yes, yeah.
It's some teams I admire them if they could come up with something catchy. Like, how would you come up with something catchy for Tottenham Hotspur?
Like Spurs, isn't it?
You just say Spurs. Why Everton? What would you come up with then?
Everton. What a weird name for a place.
It really is.
It sounds like the heaviest place in the world.
Ton. Clever. I like it.
I was trying really quick to think something really funny, and my brain was going, you're going to have to go with it. Just roll. You've said it now, out loud, you're going to have to go with it. So there we are. I'm now thinking of things really fast in other places where I can be like, quit.
Nottingham Forest. How do you come up with something like that?
Forest.
I suppose we'll just Forest. I feel like I'm being really dumb
you
now.
You can literally put anything in. That Everton's like, Nottingham. See what I mean? It's all
everything works, yeah.
I love it.
Imagine those two teams are facing each other and they're one doing the chant. They're like, oh, that's our chant. You stole it.
Referees. Oh, you're hard. Can't referee a wanker, are you? From 50 rows away. Fucking hellfire.
It's the ones that try and get the chant going, but no one else joins them. And it's like, oh, I'm going to sit down now.
That's the thing, though, with chanting as well. Even at the WWE or whatever, is when you keep going, it's like, do you carry on or do you stop? Because are they going to stop? Everyone else going to stop? You're like, oh, it's always.
It's like that. Anything those like when you go see a band and they're like, put your horns in the air. Like, how long do I leave this here? Like, how long?
Yeah.
When do I take this down? Like, I don't know.
Everyone come like, and then you're like, do I keep? Yeah.
I'm old. My arms are starting to hurt.
But then you get to that point also, and bands have finished a song, and everyone's like, what? And then you go, I want to be the last one. There's like, wanker over here, wanker. I'd love to know that in the States or on Europe, so I'd be like, what? Yeah. And then they're like, hey, senor, come down here. Yeah, chill out, man, fine. Whereas in the UK, it's like, really fucking wanker.
I'd love to see the Brits in Japan. Fucking hell. Imagine
Oh
that.
my dick. Oh, Jesus Christ.
They
We're not in Japan.
I like it though. I love watching Japanese wrestling. Very respectful the crowd are. It's great.
Oh, they're just I kind of find that weird at the same time.
Once you get used to it, it's great.
It's so silent. You're like, that was great. Like, what are you guys? Are you guys okay?
It's like I don't know if you saw the clip of Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné. What a dreadful name. Has debuted in New Japan. But when she debuted, everyone was like, "Oh, the crowd didn't give a shit." It's like it's Japan. They clap. That's them. That's them cheering. They enjoyed it. They're happy. But dreadful name. Anyway.
There we are then.
There we are then.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
No,
I
yes.
completely forgot where we were for a second. I was like, what segment are we on? Sorry, Callum. Jamie, we digress. We move on. What else is Callum teaching us this week?
The entire of human history is about who can throw the hardest and biggest rock.
Is it?
What?
Who can throw the hardest and biggest rock?
I feel like we're being dumb again.
Yeah, we probably are. But my brain's going to when we were kids, used to try and love picking up rocks and throw them into the river or the sea or the lake or whatever. Then you always try and find something bigger.
Yes, that's true.
That's where I'm going. I'm probably going down the complete wrong path.
At least you've got something. I'm coming up blank.
I bet Claire's saying there, "Is this, you fucking idiot?
Probably.
Hey!
More likely.
Ding, 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 twats! It's this!" And we're there going, so basically...
Big rock.
I like to throw things in the river. And
I like to throw stones at the seaside with my mummy and daddy.
But I just like skimming. Skimming was always fun.
Skimming was great. I'm
I
really
can't think
bummed out.
for us to go with
it. Should we listen again, just in case we are being really dumb?
The world's strongest man?
The entire of human history is about who can throw the hardest and biggest rock.
Yeah, I'm coming up blank. I got nothing. I feel like we're really stupid.
Yeah, but the world's strongest men have the globe, the Atlas champion, don't they, with the biggest, huge fuck-off rocks.
Maybe this is this about history? Maybe this is how they decided things back in history?
Possibly. We are idiots.
We are
Cal,
complete idiots. Callum's treachings next week, the first one will be, you two are fucking stupid. Let me explain.
You know he's supposed to be here right now. He's like, no, you're ruining my segment, for fuck's sake.
Well, I think we got a bonus treach, and the first one had just been him having a go at us something dumb.
Twat. Okay, I don't even know why I'm going to do this show with you fucking idiots. Yeah, Cal. Yeah. I'm not going to lie, Callum. I don't remember the last time I threw a rock. I kind of weird like throwing things off my balcony into the river, though. I find that quite odd. So I
love doing that.
Well, I've obviously got to. I mean, we've had a fucking storm here all day. It's been horrific. Wind, rain, thunder, and lightning. It's like I felt like my windows are going to get fucking ripped off. The building's been like doing this, and it's like, oh god. Parents come over from Manchester, be like, "Where the fuck's my flat gone?"
Yeah, I got nothing on this one. Sorry, Callum. But
That's
let's
fine.
be honest. If anyone could throw the biggest rock out of the three of us, it would be you, you massive man. So you win.
Yeah, on his pinky. We'll move on, Jamie. We'll save you from suffering. Sorry about that. Yeah. And finally, Jamie, what is Callum treaching us? Hopefully we get it this week.
Toothpaste can't taste so awful that people avoid brushing their teeth, but not so good that people will actually eat it.
That's such a good point.
Really good point there.
I mean, I know there's been stories recently in the news of people eating toothpaste and stuff because they haven't got any fucking food, but we won't go into that. Like it's such a weird thing, isn't it? Because you go, oh, this is real. Now it's a minty fresh, lovely minty fresh. I want fun, but you never think to go, oh, fuck chewing gum. I just eat Aqua Fresh.
I was thinking this the other day because like my kids, all of them hated minty toothpaste. We always got on like the fruity ones. At what point do you go, no, mint is acceptable? I can brush my teeth with mint. And do we ever get fruity adult toothpaste?
It might do, probably.
I don't think I've ever seen fruity adult toothpaste.
It's probably 'cause it's not good for you, mate. That's probably why.
Probably it is.
But it's. I think that's socially acceptable. What's not socially acceptable is mint and tea tree shower gel. That will never, ever get to a point ever in the history of ever where that will ever be acceptable to use. But it's weird because I've started. This is going to sound so weird, but I've started using Oral-B because I feel fresher in my mouth. That's a really weird thing to say. But I do. I feel like I'm fresher for longer, and that sounds so lame.
No, I get it. I get it.
It's like when I use Colgate or Aquafresh, it's like really nice, but I don't feel it afterwards. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
But yeah, but I've never once thought to myself, well, that's tasty. I might have some more.
I've never really thought of it like that, you know. It's just brush my teeth in the morning. I never really think this is tasty or this is gross. It's toothpaste, isn't it?
Do you think everything anyone ever has?
Well,
surely someone has.
Oh, there's bound to be someone that has, let's be honest.
You know, there's TV shows on Channel 4 that where they were like, I'm obsessed with eating biscuits or I'm obsessed with eating crisps or whatever. I wonder if one was like, I'm obsessed with eating toothpaste.
It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
I just can't get enough Colgate. Are you right there, Sean? Yeah, I just love my Colgate. Where it be total, fresh breath, whitening, sensitive, whatever it may be. So I tend to have them on different days, though, Sheila. You know what I mean?
Different meals on different days. I'm not an animal.
Yeah, come on. I'm not a fucking criminal, yeah. I'm a pioneer.
How about some Aquafresh? Don't you swear at me. I'm a Colgate man.
Oral-B on weekends. There we are. Anyway, that was another edition of Callum's Treachings that we horribly butchered the last two. So I do massively apologise, Cal. If you want to come and beat the shit out of us, by all means, please do.
No, don't. I don't want to be beaten up.
Or if you want to send a video being like, you guys are idiots, we'll more than happily put it into the show for next week for you.
That's acceptable. Yes, that is acceptable.
But Jamie, I'm now going to follow this.
Yes, you are, sir.
With a little bit of Tom's Journal.
Oh, read to me, baby.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. Right, let me find. That's the one I'm on. Perfect. You have to forgive me because obviously Christmas happened and stuff, so there's just shit everywhere.
That's all right.
And that was from last week, so I obviously haven't deleted last week's either. No. There we are. This is amazing. Okay. Somebody put out one of those reviews where they'd met somebody somewhere but couldn't find them online, so they put a review up on the place they saw them.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Oh, like Lonely Hearts sort of thing. I saw you on a tube station. You had blue eyes. That sort of thing.
Yes. Male for female. You farted in Whole Foods today. You were the tall brunette with the near perfect body that farted in the bread section earlier today. I was a tall guy next to you that looked over and asked, was that you? You quickly replied, no, that wasn't me. You almost seemed insulted, I would ask. As the stink grew, you continued to deny your flatulence, but it was evidence and you knew you were busted. I tried to help get rid of the smell by waving my 2 loaves of ciabatta bread. You proceeded to storm off in an angry manner. You are beautiful, and even though you are a liar and fart like a Clydesdale, I would love to meet up.
Fart like a Clydesdale? That's fucking great.
At least he's honest. Like, fair play to him.
Yeah.
Like, ballsy. I hope they got together because that'd be amazing if that was actually the case.
Mummy, Daddy, how did you meet? I farted in a supermarket and Daddy chased me online.
I denied it, but I couldn't get away with it without her. I'm so sorry. This just made me really proud and happy, this little bit. My favourite Chucker Brothers gag. Barry to Paul in their beds in the middle of the night. What time is it? I don't know. Pass me that trombone, I'll find out. Bear, bear, bear. Who's that playing the trombone at 2 a.m?
Fucking brilliant. That is superb. I like that.
Oh, I used to love Chucklevision as a kid.
And that was a really good Chuckle Brother impression. I can't remember which one had that voice, but it was really good. I think
Oh, was
Paul.
it?
I think it's Paul.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, that's really good. I like that.
Thanks, mate. I wasn't even trying.
Who knew you could do a Paul Chuckle impression?
This also really made me fucking raw as well. I can't believe I used to wake up on Christmas morning and tell my parents that I thought I heard and saw Santa. They must have thought I was a right fucking dickhead. Me too. I still remember seeing the reindeer in the sky. It must have been the whiskey my dad made us drink. He said it was a Christmas tradition, but I'm sure it was to get us twins to sleep so my poor mother could get an hour's sleep.
It's how you know kids talk out their arsehole. They're like, I'm certain I heard Santa. And I thought, well, you fucking didn't.
Did you? Did it sound a bit like this? Yes, Teddy. No. More like, shit. It's definitely real, I swear. Would you like a text conversation between Punisher and Spider-Man? This one was just for you, so.
Of course.
Punisher first, Spider-Man next, okay? And then alternative.
Okay.
Do you have any villains I can kill? No, Punisher, don't kill my villains. Well, I'm out of people to kill. Maybe I could take out like a person lad, tough man looking for men to punish. Yes. Oh, God, yes. I'll run that ad for you. You should add free service, completion guaranteed, very discreet. That's great. Add that. You're a great friend, Spidey. But how will they know how tough you are? They'll need to know you're in shape. I tell you what, I can send you a picture of me shirtless to run with the ad. Spider-Man, this is the best day. I just like tough man looking for men to punish.
Tough man looking for men to punish with his shirt off. I don't think that ad's going to go the way he plans.
Exactly. That's the whole point of the gag, Jamie.
Oh no.
I say that you're paying attention. It's great. There is an emergency call. Come quick. My friend was bitten by a wolf. Operator, where? No, a regular one.
Fuck's sake. Oh. Oh, that was good.
No, bollocks. He didn't like it. He was like, oh.
It was so bad. It was great. One of them ones.
I've got another good one. I've got another one for you then. Jamie, why are vampires always wealthy in movies? Like, how do they make a living? If you've been alive since 1892 and still broke, just step into the sun.
It's a good point, though. All vampires do seem to be rich in these movies. It's a really good point.
Where am I at?
Kill a rich person and steal their stuff.
All that. I love, right, how at the end of Home Alone 2, Kevin books it to the Central Park to give the homeless woman he befriended a fucking bird Christmas ornament and fails to invite her to his penthouse suite at the Plaza Hotel or, like, get her a hot meal on literal Christmas Day.
Yes! And the last thing that woman needed was more fucking birds.
Yeah, tell me, right?
I sort of said that Piers Morgan looking woman. Say it right. You're a great friend. You've really helped me out. Stay in the park with your birds. I'm going to live in there with my family.
Yeah. Nice and warm. A nice hot meal. Fuck you.
You stay in the park on Christmas Day with no one but your fucking pigeons.
You can tell that I got these journal entries from Christmas because obviously they're still Christmas related. So I do apologise to everybody. I know it's January the 13th, but give me a break, all right? He's boiling an egg. He's boiling it twice. He's boiled it again. He's losing his mind. Santa Claus is repeatedly boiling an egg.
I don't even know what to say to that.
I thought it was absolutely fucking hilarious. And I'm going to end here because I think this is going to be a nice delve into discussion.
Okay.
Jamie, if band names were literal, what would be the worst concert to attend?
Oh.
Dying Fetus?
Oh, that's definitely got to be up there. Slayer, I think going to be good. 5-finger death punch. That can't be fun.
Nope. Fallout Boy just sounds like lads that are falling out their tops. So that'll probably be all right, wouldn't it?
A drowning pool. The whole area just turns into a big swimming pool.
Panic at the Disco.
UB40, where everyone just turns 40 years old.
Less than Jake. We're all less than Jake.
Everyone that's Jake in there just like,
that was shit. That was a shit joke. I'm so sorry.
I liked that one, actually.
That was shit. That was so bad.
I got one. Alien Ant Farm.
Oh, God.
That must be fucking terrifying.
Hell no.
I'm trying to think of someone that isn't a rock band. Because I feel like they're the ones we naturally go to.
Was cattle decapitation one we saw at Bloodstock?
Yes. Cattle decapitation are a band. Yes. Vegetarian death metal. There's basically, if you're in the world of metal, you do not want a literal band name.
No, not at all. I'm going to end on this one actually because I don't know. I wasn't very happy with my entrance into that last one, Jamie. So
okay.
I'm not saying a word without my lawyer present, but you are the lawyer. Exactly. So where's my present?
Fuck's sake. For fuck's sake.
And that was another edition of Tom's Journal. Thank you. I was so happy with that one.
I like that one. That's good. Mr. Stevens.
Yeah?
It's audience participation time.
Bring it, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's participation challenge. In the past, we've asked you what would be your bucket list items. Well, this time we're after your anti-bucket list moments. What's something you've done or experienced that you're never doing again, or something you just refuse to do in general? What say you, Mr. Stevens?
Bungee. My brother did it, and I was like, no.
No, that's not for me.
Skydiving. Or rally cars or Formula One cars, like nothing that goes fast. I can't deal with it.
Heights and speed, we're exactly the fucking same. Yeah, no.
Heights is fine. Speed, no.
Yeah, no. Heights and speed, those two together, makes me think bungee jump is never going to fucking happen. Same way I won't go on roller coasters. Just no.
Yeah, I don't get the people that sit on these chairs now attached to bungee ropes. They sit on chairs and push them over the edge. What are you doing? Like, that is fucking mental.
It's like,
do you know what's nuts though, Jamie? I do a zip line.
I'd feel better about doing a zip line than a bungee jump, but still I wouldn't want to do it.
But the only amount of thing with a zip line is you're not holding on to it, you just run off.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, no.
So you just you're like, oh, it's just attached to your back. Yeah.
So Claire keeps telling me about this place she went to in Turkey where basically you're strapped to a guy who has a parachute and you basically just run off a fucking cliff and then he sets a parachute and like she did it and I was like, fuck that. No.
Is that base jumping?
Something like that. I don't know. But either way, I ain't fucking doing it. No way in hell. Excuse me, man I've never met. I'm going to trust you with my life while you strap me to you like a fucking koala and jump off a cliff. No! Bloody nutcase. Anyway, should we get some audience answers? I'm going to start this week with a man we normally end with, Mr. Ryan Williams. Ryan says, for me, this question is actually a little tough to answer because I feel like by actually admitting that I will never do the certain things again, that I'm admitting defeat. For instance, ever since I was in my teens, I've always wanted to go skydiving. But now that I'm older and certain roller coasters kind of freak me out, I don't think I'll ever actually try to skydive. But as I'm typing the words, I feel like I'm admitting defeat to try and skydive. I kind of get where you're coming from in this, right? Same as swimming with sharks. When I was in my 20s, I always wanted to try that cage thing with sharks, but as I'm older, the urge to do it just isn't as strong. Fuck that. In fact, I haven't even thought of that for about 5 years, but I feel like I'm admitting defeat to swimming with sharks. Even when I joke about never getting married again, it's always a joke. Actually, writing down that I don't want to get married, I feel like I'm admitting I'll never find someone to love and spend old age with. So I guess this is my anti-bucket list, but with a grain of salt or an asterisk, so that the way I don't feel defeated as I'm writing it.
No, it's not. It's not. I see where he's coming from. It's not. You're not defeated there, Ryan. We literally were just curious as to know what you wouldn't do again, really. But go and do those things. Just go and do it. Like, do it. Life is way too short, and you don't want to get to that point in your life where you then can't do it because you're physically unable to with old age or whatever. And you're like, oh fuck, I wish I'd done that. Right, just go and do it. Just go and do it right fucking now.
At the same time, I like the mentality he's got behind that. I don't want to admit defeat. One day, I'll fucking do it. It might not be right now, but one day, I'm not being defeated. That idea is in my head. I'm going to do it. It's a fair play to you, Ryan. Go fucking do it, like Tom just said. You can do it. We believe in you. Nina Hewitson says, I am never doing a bungee jump. Don't fucking blame me, Nina. I'm with you on that one. Paul Dobson says, a prison stay. I've never been, and I'm quite a fan of not visiting so far, so I plan to keep it that way. I'm with you on that one. Yeah. I'm with you on that one, sir. Martin Skerritt says he pegging, but he didn't say whether he doesn't want to do it or he doesn't want to do it again. He wasn't very clear with the what the thing was on this one. So
yeah, that's Martin for you.
No, there you go. Dean Salmon, being emotionally available. Shelley Harris, skydiving. Absolutely not. I'm with you on that one, Shelley. Anything to do with heights? Nope. No, thank you. Oh my God, I'm going to try and pronounce this name. Geroid O'Cathane?
Jerry Keane.
That's a lot easier to say it. Going
Jerry
drinking
Keane.
with Tom Stevens.
With who, sorry?
Tom Stevens.
Okay, I don't know who Tom Stevens is, but I
what I
definitely
said?
know who it is. Yeah. It's Tom Stevens.
Tom Stevens, yeah. It's the Irish version. Tom Stevens.
Anyway, he loved it, though.
He's never
He
going to drink
absolutely, he loved it. He loved it. What the fuck's he on about? He bought me a fucking Guinness at the Dublin Cost event, so what the fuck's he on about?
Oh, okay. I had a feeling this might be someone you met there.
Yeah, he's in the videos. I interviewed him. Yeah, and he brought me a Guinness because he's a legend. And then we were on the way back to the hotel. And he was like, "Would you come for a drink? Would you?" And I was like, "Oh, me and Gareth, we were so tired. We were up since 4 a.m." And he was like, "You watching? Not coming for a fucking drink?" I was like, "Yeah." I tell you what, let me go put my shit away, and I'll come back down. He goes, "No, you fucking won't. You won't come fucking back down." And I was like, "No, I trust you, Jerry. I trust me. I will." We did, and he went, "Fucking hell! I never thought I'd see you again." And he went to bed before we did.
Oh, well, there you go. That's why he's not going drinking with you again. He can't keep up.
Trust me, Guinness over there, though, Jamie. It's a whole different world. It's beautiful. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah. This one made me laugh quite a lot, and you could probably guess what the answer is before I even say it. Simon Mitchell. He will never make friends with an octopus.
I don't know why he hates them so much.
I had a fear of octopus and squid since the day I met him. I don't know what it is, but it's great. Lisa Ems. I ain't jumping out of no plane. Scared of heights. See, there's a lot of heights stuff here. A lot of people scared of heights. Jake Smith. Work.
Yeah.
Fair. I don't blame him. Graham White commented on this podcast's post. Shit, I did it again.
Thanks, Graham.
Ruby Goodwin, date men. Stick to women then. Fine.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I couldn't pass judgment because I was like, I don't know which, so I can't say anything.
All I will say is her and her ex did not end on very good terms.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, fair. Claire Jones, things I will never do. Hold a spider, go scuba diving or skydiving. I would be amazed if that woman ever hold a spider. Like, I've never known anyone so scared of spiders in my life.
Claire's one behind you right now. Yeah, so...
Expect to fuck off, Tom.
I bet scuba diving's amazing. I would love to do that. I bet it's great.
I tried it. I couldn't do it. I tried it when I went on honeymoon. Couldn't do it. I panicked when I went underwater, and plus the mask or whatever they gave me wasn't sitting tight against my face because of my beard. So water was going in. I couldn't do it. Yeah, I panicked and I'd got my ass out. Becky did it. There's great pictures of Becky underwater swimming with fish and stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm going to sit up here and wait for the wife.
Might as well play with myself while I'm
in public on a beach in Egypt. And last but not least, Ollie Nightingale. One thing I will never do again, something me and you can relate to, sir, is work in retail, unless it's a wind down in an old age if I ever get there. Yeah, fucking right, Ollie. Never work in retail ever again.
Absolutely. We love these audience participation answers. Thank you so much to everyone that participates on a regular basis, or people that participate just generally. We just appreciate the participation. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So thanks. But if you enjoy, excuse me, I need to burp, so I was hoping to do it in the middle of talking, but it failed miserably. If you enjoy James' Participation Challenge, Tom's Journal, Callum Street, I'm struggling here, sorry, Callum Street, the interview, and all the wanky bollocks at the beginning of the episode, you enjoy the other 69 editions. Yes, Jamie, I said 69 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast previous. They're from Google, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts from. Come and listen to the Chronicles of Podcast right here and right here. You can also find us on YouTube at the Chronicles of Podcast. That's the best place you're going to find us for all the interviews and the shows, and on video. You get to see these mugs here and here. Give us a subscribe. So press that subscribe button. It's just there. Hit the bell for notifications of when videos get released, and comment. Thank you, Ron. You can also find our hashtag WBW Way Back Wednesdays and our live Bloodstock interviews and vlog. They're all on there for you to enjoy. The Way Back Wednesdays are previous interviews from our previous network, and the live Bloodstock videos are from Bloodstock Festival of last year, along with the vlog. Make sure you share the vlog everywhere. So the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, share that shit everywhere. You can also find us, Jamie, on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit the like, hit the share, put GIFs in, memes, talk to us, whatever you want to do. Just throw it all in there and get following. Jamie, just thinking about it right now, where else could you find us?
Sitting there with our headphones in, listening to Sunday Friend and his friends on Spotify, or wherever you get your music from.
Absolutely. And on the Twitter at TCO Pod. Whilst you're listening to Sunday Friend and find us on Twitter, Jamie, where else could you find us?
Looking at penises on TV and go,
absolutely. Whilst on the Instagram at TCO Pod. We're also on TikTok at TCO Pod. Go and watch the Chesney Hawks video with Jamie because it's fucking fantastic. And you can also find us on LinkedIn at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please go give us a follow and connect with us there. Share our shit everywhere. You can also come down to our deliciously, cruxily, deliciously gorgeous and wonderfully incredible little website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. All the shows are on there, all of our us are on there, all of our affiliations and sponsors are on there. The Chronicles of Podcast. Download us, review us, share us, rate us, subscribe to us, tell all of your friends about us, allow us into your ears, but most importantly, hey, Macarena.
Aye. We do love the Macarena. One thing before we move on with our friends, if you are on our beautiful, sexy, spankity, zippity website, www.chroniclesofpodcast.com, you will see in the corner right there is a little tab that says Shop. Click on there and you will find 4 incredible t-shirts. Is that right? 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 3 t-shirts. I can't count. You'll find 3 incredible t-shirts and 1 hoodie. Go and check them out now. Purchase a t-shirt and represent your boys. Do it now. Right now. You've got our logo t-shirts, one we wear. We wore at the live show. You've got the Treach's Pet t-shirt. You've got the Rihanna t-shirt, and you've got our incredible hoodie. Go check them out right now. And now we will say a thank you to our friends, because every single piece of music you hear on this show is delivered by one man. That man is singer-songwriter Mr. Matt Roberts. Go check him out on Spotify. Find his latest single, Perfectly Blue, right there. Give it a listen. Share it to all of your friends and family because it's incredible. And then go follow him on all the social medias at Matt Roberts Music and tell him we sent you. Because, you know, why not? Just tell him we sent you. He'll appreciate the love. And, of course, we have to say a massive thank you to Mr. Stay Cozy Clothing himself, Braden Barry. Go on over to www.staycozyclothing.com or download the smartphone app. You can find whatever you like on there, hoodies, t-shirts, jogging bottoms, caps like that wonderful one Mr. Stevens is wearing right there. Add whatever you like to your basket, and then when you're done, head on over to the checkout and put in that discount code, The Chronicles, and get yourself 10% off your order. And hopefully in that basket, we will find the Sophie Lancaster Foundation collaborative t-shirt, Weirdo Mosher Freak. 50% of the profits of that t-shirt go straight to the foundation, which we appreciate massively. As a podcast that represents both companies, it's wonderful to see these guys supporting these guys. And speaking of these guys, the Sophie Lancaster Foundation stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. We spread their message every single week because it is a message that means the absolute world to us. Head on over to sophielancasterfoundation.com, click on the hate crime tab, fill in that questionnaire. Yes, we're still asking you to fill in that questionnaire because we want as much information as we can to send towards the courts to get this change done. It was Sylvia's work. It was Sylvia's dying wish to get the alternative subculture added as a strain of hate crime. And it should be, and we are not going to give up until it is. As me and Mr. Stevens spoke about in our New Year's special, we've got some great plans coming up for 2023 for us supporting these guys. We've been talking to the foundation. We've got some great plans coming up. We cannot wait. And also last week, I discussed the issue that happened on Loose Women with Katie Hopkins and Goth Baby and all that sort of stuff. If you follow this, Katie Piper, what did I say?
Katie Hopkins.
No, wrong one. Also a dick, but wrong one. Katie Piper. Go to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation social media. They put out a beautifully well-worded, eloquent status all about their thoughts and their feelings about it. And it shows just how important it is for this attitude to change towards the alternative subculture. Because as I said, those messages were broadcast to millions. And that message could be taken seriously by so many people, and it is quite frankly not the way. So if you could all do me a favor, head onto social media, find that post by the Sophie Lancaster Foundation and give it a share, because there's people in your friends list, people in your family that might not understand the importance of how much damage those words could do. So please help us spread that message and try and change this horrible rhetoric and what's the word I'm after here? Stereotype that comes with the alternative subculture. So if you could do that for me, my loves, I'd really appreciate it. So a massive thank you to them and a massive thank you to this handsome bugger over here for spending his time with this evening.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And ditto, of course. Ditto, of course. Jamie, another absolutely wonderful edition.
Indeedy. I enjoyed it very much.
70 editions deep. Don't forget, you can find us at the Razor's Edge Rocks as well. Those interviews will be out next week. So keep your eyes peeled. Go follow the Razor's Edge Rocks on Instagram and Facebook and Spotify and YouTube. So make sure you do that at the same time as well. We'll be sharing those over our socials at the same time. And as for this week, we're going to see you all next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.